Hey everybody, what's up? You know, I've been wanting to talk about this, but I've never really had the chance to do it until now. You all know that about a week or two ago, the CES was in Vegas, and apparently they showed off a lot of new electronics and stuff that was coming, some new, things for like games and stuff like that. Well, one of the things that caught my eye when I was reading about it on Google, one of the things that caught my eye was they were talking about, because I was even thinking about this, I find it kind of ironic that when I was thinking about something like this, I hear about it. Because you know how I've mentioned in the past, how an upgrade would be something? I mean, we all know that 1920 out of 1080 is 1080p. We know that. We know 1280 out of 720 is 720p. And we know 720 out of 480 is 480p. We know that. But here's what they were talking about. They were talking about taking it to another level. That's right. They were talking about, and I'm sure a lot of you know about this, but they were talking about TVs that kind of a way above 1920 by 1080. They're talking almost into the 1440s, if not the 1880s or whatever, 1820s, something like that. And they're called 4K TVs, is what they are. And they're supposed to be bigger. Like imagine this whole wall here with one big TV or something like that. I mean this TV is average, would be average to what they're talking about. Now, the one thing they did say is that it's not been, the one thing they did say is it's not going for sale just yet. It's not being put on the market just yet, as far as I know. All that Sony, and I think that's what it was, Sony was doing was showing off the possibilities of what will be and could be, or what could be and will be, should they work things out. Because just imagine something like that being right there. Again, this would be like an average TV. This here would be kind of like my flat screen TV in my room. It would be like the little TV that was here before. That's what it would be like, from what I understand. From what I understand. Basically, the picture is supposed to be more vivid, more lifelike, more colorful, and everything. From what I've read, you can look it up on Google if you want. But from what I've read, that's exactly what it's supposed to be like. Now here's the thing though. When you hear about something like that, you say to yourself, "Oh yeah, it'd be great when they come out, but nobody's going to have the money." That's true. But apparently Vizio, who is sponsored by ESPN and has some decent TVs, let's not break it down on that. Let's not break them down because of that. But Vizio apparently is going to try to work something out as these are being developed and created. Apparently they're going to work something out to where you could actually afford to get one, if you will, when they come out. Now, it won't be like, oh, we can get one for like $4.99? No. You're probably looking at an average of the cheapest I think they might go will be $8.99. And I'm not talking $8.99. I'm talking around basically $900 would probably be the cheapest you'd be looking at for one of those TVs. And I think that's what Vizio is trying to do. They want to basically, as these are being developed and being manufactured and everything, they want to have some made. They want to have some made as well that's going to be more affordable, so that when they do come out, let's say you do have enough money to buy one of them. On average, like I say, the lowest price I think, in my opinion, that they will go will be $900, $899, just under $900. That's what I feel is going to happen. Well, at least the price range I think they want to aim for. Now you might ask yourself, well, what does this mean mean for HD television? Well, basically what they're calling this right now, and I think this is just maybe the project title, if you will, or working title of it, but they're calling this Ultra HD. That's right, Ultra HD. That's what these 4K televisions are supposed to be. They're supposed to be the next evolution of high definition. It's supposed to be ultra high definition. And, and word is going around that basically you got all these networks, all these cable channels, you got all these movie studios, all these companies, all these media companies going out and trying to upgrade to the next level of high definition. And that's basically what these TVs would be. They are basically going to be the next level of high definition. Now again, I'm sure a lot of you have heard about this, those of you that probably attended CES. But for those that didn't, I'm just trying to give you an idea from what I've read, what they're talking about. Because apparently, they actually did have some pictures of what they look like. And apparently they're about this big, if not a little bigger. About this size, a little bigger. And I apologize for that background. But apparently it's that big. So basically it's going to be huge. And like I said, Vizio is going to try their best to want to, get one probably, I'm guessing about this size, if you will. About this size. But make it affordable for people that can't really get the really good kind, or the really huge kind, or really, advanced kind, or whatever they're talking about. And like I said, I believe the lowest price they're going to be able to go with for when those do finally come out on the market is probably around $899, just a little under $900. Now, you might be saying to yourself, well, Brian, why would Sony and Vizio and all these companies want to do this? Well, again, it's like I said, to them, it's the next evolution in high definition. See, I'm kind of ask yourself this. When did high def come out? Huh? When did it come out? When did it start really being established? Huh? About the mid-2000s, maybe early to mid-2000s, about that time frame? So you'd be looking at an average of almost 10, 12, 15 years, depending on when they finally release it, of the standard high def. I mean, think about it this way. How long was it for 720 high def being the picture quality that was talked about? How long was that? How long did that last? About a couple of years? And then they decided to go 1080? Essentially, folks, that is exactly what they plan to do here. They plan to basically now take the HD, the 1080 era, if you will, the 1080p era, which came a few years after 720, and they plan to upgrade it to an even higher definition quality. So in other words, it would be like you're at home watching a movie in the theaters. Basically, it'd be like having a movie theater at home, the way to describe it. And again, I understand maybe some of you did go to the CES event this past, few weeks ago, these past few weeks ago, I should say. And you probably have seen these. And if you have, go ahead and respond, video response down below if you like. But what I'm trying to tell you guys from what I've read, basically it's going to be, in the next few years, we're going to basically have the next evolution, from what I understand. Looks like the target's in the next few years. The next evolution, if you will, of high definition television called Ultra HD or UHD, if you will. That's going to be the next level. And they plan to have that ready for in the next few, 3 to 4 to maybe 5 years, probably 4 at the least. Or maybe even less than that, maybe 3 at the least. Two at the very least is what I think. but I'm thinking more like 3 to 4 years they plan to do something to really get it up there. And like I said, get those out there. And like I said, I think what Vizio is trying to do, and give them credit, they're trying to basically have those kind made, but have some made that's going to be made affordable for people. But like I said, I think the cheapest price they're going to be selling those for would be around $8.99. But again, from what I understand, and I know I might be sounding like a broken record in some areas, but from what I understand, and like I said, basically the description is you're going to be able to have basically a movie theater in your house with these 4K televisions. That's what it sounds like to me. So go ahead and Google these things. Google Ultra HD, if you will, 4K, if you will. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. And for those of you that have gone and seen these in person at the CES, let us know, video response, comment down below, and also give me your response in comments on what you think of the idea of that next evolution. What do you think of it? Do you think it's going to succeed, or do you think it's going to fail? Let me know what you think. Let us all know what you think. And that's all I'm going to say about it. But again, just imagine something that big in your house someday. So comment down below, video response if you like, and I'll talk to you later.